Hey friends, so I just got back from eating at Ohana at the Polynesian Resort here in Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. And I'm here to tell you, it's not all the hype everyone makes it out to be. Not a popular opinion? Probably so. Stay tuned and I'll give you the details. Okay, so before we dive into all that is Ohana and the lack of oohs and ahs that it was or wasn't, let me first invite you to subscribe. I've got all kinds of great stuff coming this year. We've got some more cruises coming up. We're currently annual passes to Disney World. I'm getting ready to go on a dive trip and there'll be all kinds of content on that. So yeah, like, subscribe, let's get back to the video. Okay, so first up we have the bread and salad. The salad was good. It was high quality vegetables, dressing was really good, really enjoyed the salad. Now the bread. Everybody goes crazy over this bread. I don't understand it. I love bread, okay? I love honey butter. This honey butter was butter that had honey drizzled on it, so it wasn't like honey infused butter. Maybe I'm being a bit nitpicky. And then the bread just wasn't amazing. Maybe I didn't get a super fresh loaf or something, which is insane, let me say, because we had a 340 seating. They open up for dinner at 3:30. So yeah, not too sure about that whole situation. Okay, so next up we had the appetizers. So the Ohana noodles, the pot stickers, and then the wings. The wings were just okay. They were not like, they weren't terrible. They just weren't amazing. Like, for all the hype that I've heard other people talk about them, they were just okay. And my husband loves wings and he didn't even ask for seconds of the wings. The pot stickers, just okay. They weren't amazing. Like, I've had store-bought pot stickers that were just as good, if not better. And then, okay, so the noodles, I'll give it to the noodles. I did enjoy the noodles, but they're noodles in a sauce. So they were really good though, and I could have probably ate my weight in just the noodles, but I don't think I needed to pay for the whole Ohana experience for the noodles. Let's get on to the main entrees. Okay, so for the main entrees, they had the chimichurri chicken, I think is what it was called. I liked it. I liked that green stuff that they had put on it. It was really good. The chicken had a nice smoky flavor and the chicken was very juicy and tender. The chicken was my favorite meat of everything that we were served meat-wise. The pill and eat shrimp. I love shrimp. I'm even a fan of pill and eat shrimp. And you know, when the waitress brought them to the table, she was like, okay, they're all like deveined and they're cracked open, so it's easy for you to peel. And I'm like, okay. And like, I'm trying to peel it. And I ended up eating 2 shrimp. One, I had to butcher the poor thing to get the shell off of it. And the other one, the shell came off pretty easy. But the flavor of the shrimp and the freshness of the shrimp just was not there. I don't know if this is like normal. Maybe I had a bad experience. I'm not really sure. So then they brought the beef and it looked beautiful. The first set of beef chunks that they gave us were overcooked. So we sent those back and had them bring us some cooked more to our liking beef. We like beef. We are happy to eat beef. And often we reserve our beef eating at restaurants where we can get nicer cuts and better experience with beef. We didn't finish it. Neither of us. It was a chewy piece of beef. Like, super chewy. And I couldn't finish it. So far this whole meal has just not been amazing. And this was our very first time eating at Ohana. So far, kind of disappointed. Let's get into dessert. All right, dessert. The Ohana bread pudding with the ice cream and that caramel sauce was really good. Not good enough for me to want to go back to Ohana and pay the Ohana pricing. Maybe, I think you can get that Ohana bread pudding somewhere else in the resort. I think it's like maybe Captain Cook's or something. Maybe I would get it there. But it wasn't good enough to save the whole meal. Like, so of the whole meal, I enjoyed the salad, but it was salad. Like, I shouldn't be paying, I think it's $60 a piece for adults. So salad, and the noodles were good, and the chicken was pretty good, and then the dessert was good, but it wasn't like a mind-blowing experience or anything. So yeah. So as for me and my husband, we will not go back and pay the $60 each for the Ohana experience. I get why some people like it, but for me, I think I can definitely spend $60 for me and my husband each and have a better experience in Disney. I love the Kona Cafe at the Polynesian. I highly recommend that. So, you know, if you're like weighing your options, and it's way easier to get a reservation over at the Kona Cafe as well. So don't hate me. I know some of you just love with all your little hearts that Ohana experience, but I just did not. Now, prior to the shutdown, me and my husband had done the, I forget what they call it, but where they did the show and you had the meal, and that was good. That whole experience was good, but that's gone now. Maybe they'll bring it back. I don't know. We shall see. Well, let's hear it. Sound off in the comments. Tell me what you think. Did I just have a bad experience? Should I try Ohana again? I mean, if enough of you tell me that it was probably just a one-off and I should go back, maybe I'll go back. But I mean, a lot of y'all got to tell me that, because that's not a cheap experiment. Or if one of y'all want to pay me to go back, do that too. You can pay me and I go back. But until the next time, guys, shake a tail feather.